Hello friends, welcome back to another video. In this video, I will be providing you the solution of DevOps engineer testing your CI/CD skills first lab, that is VM migrating planning. Okay, before starting the lab, I want to inform you that the solution of the previous labs are already uploaded on my channel. The second lab of this will be having some bug, that's why I am unable to upload the solution of this lab, but it will be soon uploaded on my channel. So keep waiting for that and stay tuned with my channel. So make sure you subscribe, and without wasting your time, start this lab. Okay, VM migrating planning. Wait for the page to load. Okay, as you can see, there are a lot of tasks that we need to perform. Therefore, it definitely get a long time to get completed. Okay, so click on Start Lab button and wait for the instances to be loaded up. Right click on Open Google Console, open it in private window or in incognito mode. You are aware of this step because it's very familiar. Now, you can see email ID is automatically pasted up in here. So simply click on Next button. Come back to here, copy this password. Come back to here, paste the password, click on Next button and wait for it to load. Now you can see we are in our Google Cloud console. It didn't ask me for the I understand button or any terms and condition in my case, but if in your case it asks for the terms and condition, then simply click on the tick box and click on agree and continue. आपने अगर आपने मेरी पहली वीडियो देखी होंगी तो आप इसके साथ फैमिलियर होंगे ऑलरेडी, तो कोई प्रॉब्लम की बात नहीं है. Simply click on this now activate cloud shell button. Come back to here, scroll down to the task 1, copy this first code, come back to here, wait for the cloud shell to get connected. Click on got it button. You can see our shell is now loaded. Paste the code that we copied, hit enter button, come back to the lab page, copy this code, come back to here, paste the code, hit enter and wait for it to load. Scroll down, copy this code, come back to here, paste it, hit enter. That's it. We are done with the task 1. In the task 2, simply copy this, come back to here, paste it, hit enter. Also get one. Copy the second command of the task 2, paste it here, hit enter. It will open up a file in the editor automatically when you paste the command and run it. Okay, so wait for it to open the editor. It's connecting to the Cloud Shell editor, so wait for it. Let's maximize it, drag it and maximize it. While it's loading, come back to the lab, scroll down and copy this third number of command, paste, copy, come back to here. Now paste it in this file. Now we need to make some changes. We need to remove this my project ID and paste our original project ID. So the original project ID is here, our GCP project ID. Copy it, come back to the file editor. Now start removing it very carefully from the greater than sign to the less than sign. Copy it very carefully, remove it, and paste the original project ID here. Paste it very carefully. We don't need any extra spacing or any extra thing. Now click on file button, click on save all button. Now we can click on open terminal. Okay, now once you're done with that, simply come back to the lab. We are done with the task 2. Yes, now in the task 3, copy this command, come back to here, paste it, hit enter. It will ask you for the authorization, click on authorize button, come back, copy this second number of code, come to here, paste it, hit enter and wait for it to run. As you can see, it throws an email ID. It is very important for us, so just wait for it. Now come back to the lab, scroll down, copy this, but copy it carefully. The third task, copy it till the account and one extra spacing. Okay, extra space तक आपको यहाँ तक copy करना है. Copy करें, वापस आएं, paste it here. Now don't press enter, simply press right arrow key on your keyboard. Okay, now we simply need to copy this email ID, copy it very carefully without any extra spacing, paste it here, and you can see we need a spacing here. I didn't give a proper spacing. After the account there must be a spacing, so I have to give a spacing here. It's showing some latency, so don't worry, keep patience. We need to add a space right here. Okay, use the arrow keys to carry your cursor to that point. Now I will give here a spacing after the account. Now you can press enter on your keyboard and wait for it to run. Now we have successfully done this command. Scroll down, click on check my progress. It will throw a green tick. if you show any error, if you throw any error in your case, अगर आपकी केस में कोई error आए तो make sure आपने email ID सही से यहाँ पर paste की हो with proper spacing. After that, click on check my progress. After checking each and every step, you will get a green tick for sure. Now what you need to do, now the next step is a bit tricky. Copy this fourth command very carefully, open your notepad and paste this command in your notepad. Come back to the lab. We need to copy this project ID. Follow my steps very carefully. What I am doing, do the same very carefully. Remove this with the extra spacing and the greater than and less than sign. Paste the project ID that we copied. हमें paste करनी है project ID. Now what you need to do, come to the cloud shell. Now copy the email ID and that will be the Terraform one. Okay. So let me search it for it. This one. The email is this Terraform to the .com. Copy it very carefully without any extra spacing. Okay. So once you copied it, come back to here. Now remove this service account email and paste it here. Now once you paste it up here, we need to copy this whole code now. Copy it very carefully and run it in the shell. Now paste it here, hit enter and wait for it to run. It must run without throwing any error. So you can see it run without throwing any error. If in your case it throws any error, then make sure your command is matching with mine and you are not making any error with any extra spacing or greater than equals to sign. Okay. Now once you're done with that, come back to the lab, स्क्रॉल डाउन, क्लिक ऑन चेक माय प्रोग्रेस. एक बार मैं फिर से बता देता हूँ हमने क्या क्या किया. पहले इस कमांड को कॉपी किया, रन पे नोट पैड में ओपन किया. उसके बाद हमने माय प्रोजेक्ट आईडी को चेंज किया यहाँ पर और अपनी ओरिजिनल प्रोजेक्ट आईडी लगाई. उसके बाद सर्विस अकाउंट ईमेल को हमने रिमूव किया. उसके जगह इन प्लेस ऑफ दैट वी सिंपली पेस्ट द ईमेल आईडी गिवन टू अस इन द कमांड एंड दैट वन विल बी द टेराफॉर्म वन. ओके, स्टार्टिंग फ्रॉम द टेराफॉर्म. email id will be this one starting from the Terraform, not the Qwiklabs one. Okay, email id Terraform वाली है, Qwiklabs वाली नहीं. इसको हमने कॉपी किया और हमने पेस्ट किया इन द प्लेस ऑफ सर्विस अकाउंट ईमेल. उसके बाद हमने पूरा कमांड कॉपी करके रन करा दिया और हमें ग्रीन टिक मिल गया. ओके, I hope you don't face any error in the task 3 till here. Now in the task 4, we again need to copy this command and come back to the notepad, remove the first previous command and paste it here. In the place of my project ID, we need to paste our original project ID. So remove it, copy this original project ID, paste it here. Now copy the whole command, come back to the lab, scroll down, paste it, hit enter. It will also get run without throwing any error. Okay. As you can see, we have our code is run successfully. And click on check my progress and it will also throw a green tick. As you can see, our assessment is completed. This lab is a bit typical, so follow each and every step very carefully. Rerun the step if you face any error, then you will surely get a green tick. Okay. Now copy the second number of code, come back to the lab, paste it here and it will open editor again. Okay. It will again open the editor for us. Okay. Once the file get loaded, what we need to do, come back to the lab, copy this project ID, come back to here. Now in the place of my state bucket, remove this my and paste our project ID here. As you can see, it's looking like this. Match your sentence with mine. It must look like this without any extra spacing or any extra full stop. Now once you're done with that, click on फाइल बटन, क्लिक ऑन सेव ऑल. आप इस बात का ध्यान रखें आपका कोड भी ऐसा ही दिख रहा हो. अगर आपने कोई एक्स्ट्रा स्पेसिंग दी तो आपको एरर फेस करनी पड़ेगी. ओके, now once you're done with that, come back to the lab, scroll down. We are done with the task 4. Copy the first command of the task 5th, click on open terminal button, paste the command that we copied here, hit enter and wait for it to initialize our Terraform. Till then, come back to the lab, scroll down, copy the second number of command, come back to the lab, wait for the command to get run, paste it here, hit enter, and it will also start it to run. Now once you're done with that, scroll down, copy this third number of command, actually the second number of command, Terraform plan. Copy the command very carefully in the order, proper order. Okay, now paste it here, hit enter. This command will take a little longer, so wait for it to run. Now once you're done with that, scroll down, copy this Terraform apply, paste it here, hit enter and wait for it to run. It will ask you for entering a value. Simply type yes on your keyboard, all in the small, hit enter button. Wait for it to run. It will also take a little bit longer time, okay, around 4 to 5 minutes. While this code is running, make sure you hit the subscribe button to the channel in that time and like the video. And if you have any query, you can ask me in the comment box or in the Telegram group. But make sure you hit the subscribe button and like button, okay? Now, as you can see, our command is run successfully. So come back to the lab, scroll down. We don't need to copy this or run this command. Simply click on check my progress. हमें ये वाला command run करने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. You can see we get a green tick here. Now we are done with the task 6. Simply copy task 5th. Now simply copy the command of the task 6th. Come back to here. Now come back to the lab. Paste the command that we copied here. Enter button. Let me remove this. Wait for this command to run. It will automatically open up a file editor for you. Now here we need to make certain changes, okay? So watch it carefully where I am making the changes. Scroll down, copy that much code that I am copying from here to here. Once you copy it, come back to the lab, scroll to the line number 40, scroll down. Now in that line number 39, press enter. Now paste the code that we copied. Simply scroll down, come back to the lab, scroll down. We need to copy only this line, my third subnet. Copy it very carefully without any extra spacing. Now we need to add it before the line 58. Click on enter button and paste it here. Now once you're done with that, what you need to do, simply click on file button and click on save all. Be very careful while pasting these lines. Make sure you're pasting it at very carefully and at the right order. आप सही जगह इसको पेस्ट कर रहे हो, सही तरीके से पेस्ट कर रहे हो without any extra spacing. पेस्ट करने के बाद, चेंजेस करने के बाद आपको फाइल को सेव करना है. Now click on open terminal button. Come back to the lab page. Copy this fourth number of command. Come back to here. Paste this command terraform apply. Paste it. Hit enter and wait for this command to run. Now when it asks you to enter a value, simply type yes from the keyboard. Just type करना है आपको enter a value में. Hit enter button and wait for this command to run. It will again take around 4 minutes to run successfully. Now as you can see, our code is successfully run. Come back to the lab, scroll down, click on check my progress and you will get a green tick in this also. Okay. Now copy this edit firewall.tf command, copy it, come back to here, paste the command here. Let me remove it. Paste the command that we copied and hit enter and it will open again the file editor for us. Okay, now we again need to make certain changes here. Come back to the lab, scroll down, copy this whole command very carefully from here to here. Copy it very carefully, okay? ध्यान से copy करेगा. Scroll down, scroll down, scroll down till the 51. Remove it very carefully. Paste it here. Click on file button, click on save all and click on open terminal, okay? Now scroll down, click on terraform apply, paste it, hit enter and wait for this command to run. It will again ask you to enter a value. Simply type yes, hit enter and wait for this command to run. Now once it gets run successfully, come back to here, scroll down. We don't need to copy or paste this command. We can skip this command. Click on check my progress and you will get a green tick here also. Now come back to task 8, copy this command. The lab will be a little lengthier, so have some patience. Paste it, hit enter. It will again open a file editor for us. Come back to the lab. We need to make certain changes. Scroll down, copy it from output to the last line. Copy it carefully. Come back to the file editor. Now scroll down to the last. Press enter. Paste the line that we copied. Click on the file button. Click on save all. After that, click on open terminal button. Come back to the lab. Scroll down. Copy this command. Come back to the shell. Paste it. Hit enter. It will again redirect you to the same process. We need to enter a value and it will run successfully. Okay. As you can see, it's again asking for us to enter a value. Simply type yes, hit enter, and wait for it to run. Now you can see our code is successfully run. Now come back to the lab, scroll down, copy this command, Come back to here. Let me remove it. Paste it, hit enter, and wait for it to run. Avoid the warning that it will throw. Come back to the lab, scroll down, copy the second number of command, wait for this code to get run successfully. Paste the next command, hit enter. It will ask you, do you want to continue? Simply type Y on the keyboard and hit enter, and it will start loading. Okay. Now you can see it's asking for the empty for no phrase. It's asking for to enter a phrase. हमें यहाँ पर एक phrase enter करना है, तो कुछ नहीं, simply enter दबाइए, again enter दबाइए, and done. हमें 2 बार enter दबाना था without typing anything, and we are now connected. Now come back to the lab, scroll down, copy this fourth number of command, paste it here, hit enter, and wait for it to run. Till then, copy this fifth number of command, wait for this command to load it. It will take a little longer. Now you can see our code is successfully done. Paste the next code, hit enter. Now we are done with this command also, with the task 9 is completed. Now scroll down to the task 10, copy this first command, come back to the lab, wait for it to show our project ID. Now what we need to do, simply paste the command that we copied here, paste it, hit enter, and wait for it to run. Till then, come back to the lab, copy this command, second number of code, come back to the shell, wait for this command to run. Now you can see our code is run successfully. Paste the next command, hit enter, and wait for this command to run. Till then, scroll down, copy this third number of command, and it will be the end of our task 10. Okay. तो इंतजार करते हैं इस कोड का रन हो जाने के लिए. Now as you can see, this command is also run. Paste the next command that we copied, hit enter, wait for it to get run successfully. Now once you're done with that, come back to the lab, click on check my progress, and you will get a green tick here also. And we are done with our task 10. Now on the task 11, copy this, come back to here, paste the command, hit enter. Now come back to the lab, we are already redirected to the next directory. Paste it, hit enter, come back to the lab, scroll down, copy this third number of command, paste it here, and hit enter, and wait for it to run. It will open a file editor for us, and here we surely need to make certain changes. Okay. Here we need to change the project ID at the two places, in the 19th line and in the 28th line. So from where we get the project ID? From here. So copy it. ये हमारी project ID है, ये हमें copy करनी है. यहाँ पर आएंगे, remove it very carefully. Remove it till the greater than sign. Okay. Remove it, paste the original ID, and match your phrase with your actual lab must be looking like this: Qwiklabs, state, and bucket. Okay. So match your with my code. Okay. Now paste it here with the place of my project ID again. आप एक बार चेक कर लें, आपका कोड भी ऐसा दिखना होना चाहिए जैसा मेरा दिख रहा है. Okay. Now once you're done with that, click on File button, click on Save All button, click on Open Terminal, come back to the lab, scroll down. We are done with the task 11 also. Now scroll down to the task 12. We need to scroll down to the command number 4. Okay. Copy this fourth command, come back to here, paste it, and hit enter, and wait for it to run successfully. It will ask you to enter a value. Simply type YES on your keyboard. Yes. Hit enter and wait. Now once you're done with this code, now you come back to the lab, scroll down, click on check my progress, and our lab is completed. We don't need to perform the task 13 or 14 or any other task. We are done with that. Congratulations, your lab is now ended. Click on end lab button, click on submit button, give the star rating that you want to give, or you can type any additional comment here. Click on submit button, come back to the here. The lab was actually lengthy. Yes, I agree. So the video is also a lengthy one. So scroll down, and this one, yes, you can see we get a green tick beside our lab. So that's it. This was the solution of this lab. If you like the video, then make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. If you have any query, you can ask me in the comment box or in the Telegram group. Every important link will be in the description box. Thank you very much. Goodbye.